Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we're gonna talk about the New Year tank. And no, I'm not talking about the Concept 1B, neither am I about the Christmas event, but rather what's coming right after, 1 week after, because usually what happens is Wargaming grants a tank completely for free to the players after Christmas in order to celebrate the New Year. And the 2022 tank is there, or at least I'm 100% sure that it's close to what I'm gonna present. Here is the Light Vic. It's not the tank in question, but it's one of the tanks that Wargaming gave out, if I'm not mistaken, in 2020. Even if it's not played quite a lot, I still enjoyed it from time to time, even if the big problem with it is the lack of penetration. But if you put that aside, let's say that it was hilarious to play because it was featuring not necessarily a gun, but rather a machine gun, because as you can see, judging by the shots per magazine, you have 4, and shells per shot 2, which is in total 8 shells fired every time you unleash your clip, which was a good thing. But this year Wargaming decided not to give us an autoloader. The cool thing to notice about this New Year event is probably that we're not gonna get 1 but 2 tanks, simply because there is going to be a free offer for the Panzer S35 in the shop. If I'm not mistaken, it's the tank plus 200,000 credits and something else, but I kinda don't remember. But basically, you will be able to get your hands on this one, which is a pretty cool low tier reward in my opinion, because that tank does everything. I mean, you have a good gun, a good armor, and overall the mobility is not that bad. Unfortunately for us, the tank that Wargaming will give away this year was something already given away back in the days, and it's the T15. How do you know that? It's pretty simple. You have literally the tank being displayed on the screen of your garage right there. And this is usually what Wargaming does with those tanks. So you're gonna get the T15, which is, in my opinion, a really good tank, and this is why. 3 things to know about the T15. The first one, it doesn't have any armor. The second, the gun is just excellent. And the third one, your mobility is really good as well. As you can see, we are already climbing up to nearly 60 kilometers per hour, which makes that tank, especially at tier 3, a true beast. And it's really cool to see that Wargaming, even if it's kind of a trash reward to give a tier 3, is still giving you a great tank. And by trash, I don't mean that Wargaming is not being generous. What I mean is, maybe people were expecting a higher tier or something like that, which is understandable, but if you do, you will have this there that comes during the Christmas event that you can acquire for free. So in the end, well, thank you Wargaming. This is the only thing I have to say. Main thing about the T15, don't be alone. If you are alone, you are probably gonna struggle. Let me explain to you why. As you don't have any armor and a good mobility, you have the possibility of escaping, and this is what Wargaming intended to do with the tank. If you just stay in front of your opponents without armor, you are gonna get destroyed. Keep in mind also that at low tier, most tanks have a low alpha damage, but high and fast firing gun. Which means that when you don't have any armor, you are gonna be weak against multiple opponents, which is not the case of something that is armored and can roll like the Panzer III you just saw previously. So stick with your team is a must go with it. Of course, sometimes you can attack lonely targets like I'm doing against that LTVZ38 because it's a tier 2, and even if he penetrates me, thanks to my great DPM, I will probably get his ass before he can do anything on me. So there we go, as you can see with 3 seconds of reload, this tank is a total beast. I mean, there are not a lot of tanks at that tier that feature 3 seconds of reload. I mean, there are a couple like the Stuart, etc., but those are the tank most SEAL clubbers are using because they know they are extremely good tanks. And of course, I can't blame them. I mean, from time to time, having fun at low tier is always something nice, and it also allows you to see the overall play style of the new player and just analyze if yes or no they will become someone at one point in their career in World of Tank Blades. That being said, what are the perks of those tanks besides playing them? It's a collectible, the T50. The Panzer 35 is also a collectible, which means that if you sell them, you will get gold in exchange. And I know that a lot of you greedies that don't like playing low tiers will sell those tanks straight away. But who am I to blame you? If you want to know for how much those tanks are selling, we're gonna check right now on video, so you have the proof. I'm not just gonna give out the My knee, no, not my knee, I forgot the name in English. So I was saying, if you sell the T15, you will get 950 gold, which is quite a lot to be fair. It's nearly 1k completely for free. Now, the second one, the Panzer 35, should sell for a little bit less. No, wow. So you're gonna get 2k gold for free from Wargaming. Okay, my bad. I thought we were talking about maybe 300 or 400 for each. And the light Vic, just to take a... Okay, 750. Okay. Gotta be honest, boys. If you want to do a lot of gold, then this is for you. Because it will probably allow you to get one of the crates for Christmas. Not for free, but at least have it... for only 500 gold, so it's definitely worth it. So the important advice I can say right now to you boys is that if you already own the T15 and the Panzer S35, it can be a really good idea to sell them now because you will get 2k gold. After you get them back from Wargaming's offer for the Panzer S35 and from the Blitz, the New Year Blitz event for the T15, and you sell them once again and you get yourself free 4,000 gold, which can be a really good thing. So, if we sum up, Wargaming gives us 1k gold for free thanks to the holiday order. It also allows us to get nearly 4,000 gold for free as well, selling those two tanks once we get them, if we already have them, or 2k gold if you did not already own them. On top of that, we have the possibility of getting the Sphere, the tier 7 new European tank that is coming in Christmas, that is a collectible and therefore will also be sold for gold. So in total, I think Wargaming just gave out around maybe 7,000 gold, which means that every single one of you will be able to get a completely free premium from the shop if it comes in gold form, which makes this New Year and Christmas event the most rewarding we had in a long year. And even since the day was out, since World of Tanks Blitz was out, if we put aside the premium events where you had the possibility of unlocking, for example, the Dracula and Helsing for free. But, well, Wargaming being so generous, I don't know, it seems like the marketing team changed their head leaders or something, because to be fair, I have nothing to say. This is just one of the greatest years, and finally Wargaming is really giving us the true joy of Christmas, giving back what we gave them by raising their games to the top charts. So if you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe, like and share. Personally, I'm gonna get all those tanks and do a review on all those tanks, not necessarily the Panzer S35 and the T15, but for the rest. And well, Merry Christmas to all of you, even if it's a little bit early to say that, especially on the 16th of December, but I don't care. See you soon.